had a series of different articles that was titled What We Wish We Knew Before We Started Blogging. This is a list, 5 things I wish I'd known earlier about writing content for a blog. I found it to be really interesting. So I'm just going to go through it. The power of titles is the first one. You really want to create a title that draws readers in, something that catches their attention. Also, you want it to have words that search engines will recognize, because that's how your blog will be found or be stumbled upon. The viral nature of lists. People tend to be more drawn to lists instead of essays, like this one. I found, I like to read a list more than an essay, but I mean, it depends on the person also. Also, the importance of being original. You don't want to blog, or if you're going to blog about, topics that everyone's talking about, you want to differentiate it and really make it your own. So you want to be original, or talk about just something that you're really passionate about, because that will make it different. Also, the value of well-formatted content. It's on the list. It suggested, these go more into detail, but for that one it suggested using italics, bold lettered words, underlining words, stuff that really pops out, so that...
Can I just add something? In my days as a traditional marketer and writing newsletters and articles, if the designers always told us, if you could take a $1 bill and put it on a piece of paper and there was nothing but text, it was going to be boring. So if you put subheads and boldface in there, it breaks up the type. That's kind of what you're talking about, right?
So you want it to be scannable, so people can sort of just look at the blog and really see what you're talking about. So you can do that by using bold lettered words and underlining and italics and stuff. Lastly, the impact of a good image. People really like seeing pictures, but you don't want to use too many, because that can be a little overwhelming. So these are the 5 tips that I have. Next, I want to talk to you about how to write your About Me section. A lot of people sort of just use the default setting on blogs to use that, but there's actually some special questions you want to answer. This is also from ProBlogger.net, some 4 main questions that you want to have answered, or that readers want to see under your About Me section are, first you should start out with who you are, so that they know who's writing what they're reading, and your expertise, because that really determines mostly what you're writing about and what you really should know about. That then relates to how your expertise addresses their problem. For example, when I was researching information on blogs, I really wanted to use information that was written by a blogger. So most of the information that is on ProBlogger.net was written by the guy who started ProBlogger, who obviously writes blogs. And lastly, you want to put how they can contact you, because, for example, we wanted to have a blogger, so then you have their email, or if you want to put your phone number or Facebook account, anything like that. By doing all of this, you can create credibility for your blog, and people will really want to read more about stuff that you write.